Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. Midday money. It's Teaser Tuesday. We're good. We got the YouTube rolling next to me. Although I did not. Are you kidding? I loaded up the YouTube, which is why you heard a little ad in the beginning. I forgot to even put up a poll question. Ay. That's what we're doing. No poll questions. Ay. Anyway, hit the like button here on the YouTube. If you're on the X World, Twitter, come over to Sean Higgs YouTube. Like, subscribe, notification bell on so you know. Midday money, look at headlines, free pick videos, Sean Shorties. I got to start doing show. I keep saying I'm going to do them, and I have not done them. I have not. Probably should do like a shorty. It is what it is. All right, we're going to do some Teaser Tuesday. Yesterday, we decided in the chat, Ken said, you know what? Poundit can have because they were tied. We were going to go to another week in the contest. Ken said, you know what? Poundit can have the Wander Franco. I will take a Stevie franchise, and we will be going on to our next week's picks. So there is that. And then we'll do that. We'll put them in the chat. We got today's games up. I didn't add any more basketball. We did a little last night look at lines. Put a couple games up. They are still the same. They are still the same. Teaser Tuesday blowing up because not only is it Teaser Tuesday, it's a Teaser Wednesday in college football, Teaser Friday, Teaser Saturday in college football. So we got loads of teasy action for you. Let's put the contest picks in the chat. I'm going to put it on the X as well. So there we go. Contest picks in the chat on the board here for Thursday, Washington plus 3.5, 48.5 against the Eagles. Friday, college football, UCLA plus 3.5, 46.5 against Washington Huskies. Tennessee plus 9.5, 48.5 at Georgia. Bengals plus 1.5, 46.5 Chargers. Texans minus 7.5, 42.5 at Cowboys Monday night. I think I added a half to a couple things here just because, you know what, that way we don't get, the ties all over the place and we get pushes like we did on the Sunday night game with the 3 and the 49 there. So we'll do that. Trey Lance, because the Cowboys need a quarterback. Trey Lance gets the call here on Teaser Tuesday for the contest. Let's get Teaser Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Out and about. It's party time. They say there's peanut butter jelly time. There's party time. Teaser time. Tonight. And there's a bunch of tonights we could sing. You'd sing the Genesis versions of Tonight. There's Smashing Pumpkins tonight. Anyway, Toledo. The Rockets minus 4.5. Bowling Green minus 1. Buffalo plus 3. See the theme here with MAC homies? Home teams in a MAC. Toledo, Bowling Green, Buffalo. Kent plus 40.5. Eastern Michigan plus 20. Akron plus 25.5. Another theme from action on Wednesday. And Friday, college footies, San Antone plus 12, UCLA plus 13.5, Houston plus 12. I'm trying to keep it all in the family. Saturday, Cal plus 1, Florida plus 14, USC is for me plus 1. DK, 10-point teasers, minus 120. NFL, Browns plus 11, Chiefs 12.5, Seattle plus 16.5 in the NFL, the league where they play for pay. Bump, 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 bump. Bump, 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 bump. I miss the old Mike and the Mad Dog from the 90s. And finally, the final plays of the day. College hoops 7 and 8. You gotta love it. You gotta love Greensboro fouling with 25 seconds left to cost us an under there yesterday. 7 and 8 minus 160. But that's all right because on the sites we are number one college basketball on the sites. 65%, 34 and 17. Having a good college hoop season out of the gate. Kansas under the 151. Norfolk plus 1.5. Binghamton plus 13. Florida Atlantic plus 5.5. Portland State plus 1.5. There you go. I put these up last night. I'm not looking to see if the line's changed. Not my problem. We did a show last night. They were here. I do not change the lines. On winning free picks, listen, 3120, go get a weekly pass. I got what? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 college hoops up here on a Tuesday of action. I'll put them on the YouTube Premium as well for a couple games there. You know, I'll miss out on that. If you're a YouTube Premium, you know, I appreciate you. NBA, 4 and 7. First quarter, first half splitter yesterday. We'll go Raptors. You're going to give me 7.5. These guys just cover games. In season, what is it, the Cup tournament? The Cup. Yeah, of course it's a Cup because that's what goes around your nuts when you're a guy. Because this is a joke. The Lakers out here pumped up. We got to defend our in-season tournament, baby. We're the tournament champs. Let's go. First team ever to be back-to-back in-season champs. Sorry. In-season tournament. I'll repeat myself. I do not care. $35, $40 million a year these guys get paid. Oh, let's keep you motivated with an in-season tournament? Get out of here, this crap. Hockey. Loser. We had an under. Of course, there's a goal scored with 1 minute and 30 seconds left. That's hockey, Susan. That's hockey. 4 and 6. College footies. 33 and 19 plus 1,300. We're having a college football year. Yes, we are. Having a good run in college football. No complaints here. 107 and 69, up over 3 dimes on the site. Number one there. So it's carried over here, not only in free picks, but overall on the regular season. NFL 18 and 19 minus 315. This is carried as well because I think I'm 4 games under on the year for NFL. So NFL has been a bit choppy. We've had a nice last month of action, but we got to dig ourselves out a little bit. We're down, like I said, I think we're 4 games under 500. A little work to do. It's okay. We basically still got a month and a half left. I am not worried about NFL being a winning season because the cream always rises to the top. This is oven mitt time. This is when I perform. I'm not worried. So plays are here. Plays are there. Plays are underneath. They're on the Twitter. They're in the stream. They're in the chat. They will be reposted later, not only on the YouTube channel, but if you're a podcast listener, go for it. iHeartRadio, Google Music, Amazon Music, Apple Play, wherever. Spotify, Pandora. Midday Money's there. Look Headlines is there. Obviously, I don't put the baseball card videos up there. The baseball card, it wouldn't be the videos. It would just be the audio. But again, give it a follow. It costs you nothing to follow me or to hit a like button. I don't understand you can't hit a like button. I don't get it. I randomly go into shows and always hit the like button. It helps. Makes you feel better about you. I like me. People like me. Anybody like Stuart Smalley? I like me. T-Money. Raiders fan was spot on about Miami last night. Don't know the Dolphins would play like they did, and Rams giving up 25-yard plays on third down make me giggle like a schoolgirl. Yeah, Mikey B. He was looking for you last night in chat. He's like, oh, where's Mr. Laker? He was looking for Mr. Laker. I said, you're too busy rubbing AD's eyes to help him out. T-Money's got Colgate money line plus 540 against Accuse. San Antonio to beat Bradley at plus 490. Mr. Bradley smells badly. The Braves, all right. One of them will hit a lucky shot to win the game. All right. Ray is in the house. Fishy lines week 12. Howard Akami's dogs at coming home on a Thursday night. Did I even get to NFL for the next week? Let's see. Hold on a second. I mean, I got to dig a little deep to get into NFL for next week. So let's go to the 20th for the Thursday nighter, or 21st, I should say. Steelers Browns on Monday night. Washington at home versus Dallas. Again, they are plus 3.5 early. Good. If you can get them plus 3.5 now against Dallas, you know that line will switch. Grab it now, Ray. That line that'll be a 6-point move. Dak is not playing. Take it. I mean, look at some of these lines. I mean, the Lions, 2.5 over the Colts. I'll lay 2.5 there. I mean, Steelers 2.5-point dogs to to Cleveland on the road. Sure. How about the Vikings plus 3.5 against the Bears? Bears just fired their OC now. Kansas City 7.5. Raiders 3 over the Broncos. I mean, I could come in on all these games. People will be upset if I do that on the site, but hey, shop around. Packers 2.5-point dog to the Niners, I like. Panthers 7.5. Listen, I do the Look at Line show. I will do it tomorrow. These are going to reopen different, right? So take them now. I say this all the time. You can get down early on some games. Bet them. Washington plus 3.5. We really think that Washington is going to be a underdog next week to the Cowboys? Is that what we think is going to happen here? Where's this one here? We got a first half over. Look at this. There we go. It's not bad. Let's get it. Let's see how fast this line has moved. It's at 74. There we go. I got it at 74.5. Not bad. Okay. All right. 74.5 over GW first half. Michael B's in the house. Finally got a good college basketball card. Good call, Raiders fan. He's annoyed. He can't even call you by your name, Michael. He's just calling you a Raider fan. We'll kind of call him Laker. Vikings dog versus the Bears. How? Again, right, look at the lines. Why, thank you, Lakers fan. I love it. Let's just call everybody by their names. All right, you're talking when you should be putting your mortgage on it. All right. If these books still have these lines up, grab them. This is one. I do look at lines on Sunday. Sometimes I do it on Wednesdays. I talk about games, the lines. Why? Take it. Even if it's a couple $100, something. Even if that's a lot, even if it's 50, you usually bet 25. The line, it's about the numbers. And you have the better number, over the course of the season, 3 weeks, 8 weeks, 10, 20, 50, whatever the amount of time is, those numbers will put money in your pocket. Again, it didn't work out for me at the beginning of the year, but then we go on an 18-8 run and kind of chips into a bunch of 2-5 runs. Nick Nasty's in house. Miami still stinks. Touchdown favorite over the Raiders. I'm actually going to win this week's contest. All right, well, let's go. Get the pen out. Listen, it starts by you just getting one win as opposed to being winless, T-Money. And this is when it comes, like I said, contest. And I was in the first cuts of the VSiN contest. But this is what I'm talking about. Picking games in a contest are totally different than just picking games that you're betting all over the place. That could be Kentucky. Been waiting to fade Duke and Cooper Flag. I don't know how good Kentucky is, but we'll find out. 6.5. I got a early 4.5 on Duke. So here are the contest picks. And again, I will put them in the chat if you are interested in trying to win. I don't know why people don't. Everybody doesn't get it. It's free to. All you do is you put the game. You just see who you want to. It doesn't cost you anything. Yeah. Twitchy, who's on the Twitchy world? There's handsome bald guy. Here we go. T-Money, first one in the contest. First one in the contest. Da, 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 da. You don't make friends with salad. Anybody watch that Simpsons episode? Here we go. Washington. UCLA. Tenney. Cincy. Houston. Michael beats other college hoops. He likes Townsend, Monmouth, Florida Atlantic, leads in Akron against St. Mary's, and St. Joe's. The Zips. All dogs but the Texans. There are today's picks. T-Money says some folks drinking a lot of juice. That's not too juicy there. Nick Nasty's in the house. I've not heard back from our trade offer for Herbert, but Jameis Winston is on the waiver. What do you think about him? Take him. It's a revenge game versus an old team. Who do we got? Who's our QB this week? Dak's gone. We got Baker on a bye week. We need help. We need help. We were going to use our waiver wire this week. Someone dropped Jacoby Myers, and there is a new Denver running back. We might need a defense. Let's head on over to Ron, Mexico. After the Ron, Mexico name, we're gonna have a new team called Carlos Danger. See if anybody know who that guy is. Anybody got Carlos Danger? We got no tight end. We got no food. We got no jobs. Our pets' heads are falling off. We need a tight end. We are a mess. Who are we dropping? We gotta drop it. We gotta drop a receiver. Running backs. We got 4 running backs on the bench. What are we doing? Who are we getting rid of? Sharby? I don't even know. We got 3 pending moves. We got the trade-off route. Why are we picking up Jacoby Myers? Number 1. We really need another wide receiver? I mean, last I checked, we need a tight end, Mike. NBA leaning on the Mavericks, Jazz, Sixers. Not got into anything yet. Hard to bet the NBA prior to tip-off. They should be pumped up. What are you talking about? We should be 100% here. It's in-season tournament. Yay! Raptors didn't cover against the in-season tournament champs last season, 23. Smoking the other. Here we go. Here we go, Mr. Laker. You're going to get tickets to the in-season tournament. Yes, going to the in-season tournament. Who makes the in-season tournament? I don't even get it because I thought doesn't Milwaukee have like 3 wins on the year? How are they in the in-season? Everybody's in the in-season tournaments, the entire league. Clay over points? Yes, Nick Nasty. I'm going to take Clay 7 threes at 12-1. There you go. Lock it in with the Kings in the house. 2 early college footies. Kansas versus BYU? Yes. Michigan State versus Illinois? Yes. I've already bet Michigan State. I think he's going to have a good game. Clay looking to clay it up. AD's eyes, yeah. Scratch UTSA at only their defense. San Antonio, I know all the football defense on Friday gives up a bunch of points. 72.5. 403B. I love it. Washington. He's in the – look at this. I'll read the directions better next time. You're in 403B. 403B. Welcome, 403B. I don't even know if this is maybe your first time even commenting, but you're on the X. I love it. If you win, you can talk to guys in here already. You're on X, send me your address. I'll get mailed out to you like in a week. Michael B's in the chat, I see. He's won mini helmets last year, 2 years ago. Thank you for joining. Awesome. Washington. He's going Washington times 2. Tennessee under Georgia. Cincy in Houston over the total. Welcome 403B better. Nice name. Where's Moneyline Markel? Probably smoking a wood. He's out with having a little devil's lettuce. Lane Gretzky's in house. I'm telling the Kansas State. The Kansas under 151. Also on Townsend and Siena. The Townsend Tigers. Somebody else like Townsend. Two says he's better. He's going to shoot 15 threes. A lot of 3 drinking. Yes, eat, sleep, or drinking like some other folks, says T-Money. About Moneyline Markel. Here we go. Hit a locally owned coffee shop. Always go to the mom and pop joints. Good morning. I say Hurricanes over yesterday. Winner. Nick, good to see you. Best live show. Pounded. And he's not just saying that because he gets his Wander Franco jersey. Thank you, and Ken, for Wander Mania. In fact, included in your jersey for Wander, you're going to get a team. Look at this. It's the team with Wander. Boy, I thought I hit the lottery here. I thought it was going to get a nice G-Wagon with this guy here on top with his rookie card. Oh, Nick, today NBA under Pistons, yes, and money line. Pistons and the money line, sure. Sixers and under. Oh my goodness, Sixers. Under Pistons, money line Sixers. No, we want the Sixers. I don't want the Sixers. Under Michigan State in college hoops against Kansas. All right, I like it. And over 5.5 Boston Bruins on the ice. Mike B says, Nick Nasty, I'd go over 3s if you want to bet on Clay. Over 3.5 is plus 125 or ladder to 4-1 out of 5.5. That would be a good one to do. Right? If he gets hot, hey, 125 up to $4. I mean, the middle one's got to be 3. You know what? Where's NBA? Let's go to props builder here on the offshore. Nope, we want NBA. We got NBA. NBA does whatever the NBA does. 3-point field goals made. Clay. 4 is 124. 5 is 214, and 6 is 409. At BOLs. So I'm going 4, 5, and 6, at least made. Again, BOL odds not as good as 5.5. I mean, my 5 is 214, my 6 is plus 409. I got to get. I mean, I guess it's the same. Over 5.5, 409. I'm getting at least 6s plus 409. So he has a biggie today. We'll have a nice one. Give me the Hawks plus 15. I'm not betting them, but I'll be mad when the 7-1 cashes. Celtics probably win by 7 to 8 points. It's a lot of points. This would be a Celtic. I didn't put it in here. I should have, because Celtics team total over would be what I'd probably look at for this one here. So, Celtics are going to score. 120.5. That's where I would probably be. Nick Nasty, bet would you like? At worst, you get some points since he's shooting like hot trash. T-Money's not a Clay guy right now. Thank you, Mike B. I'm putting a bet on it. I think Clay. Oh, he's due. He's due. Nick Nasty, we're due. What do we say about being due? It's pooping in one hand, hoping in the other one, seeing what fills up first. Nobody's due. You're not due for nothing. You know what you're due? Like they say, guarantees in life, taxes and death. There you go. I wish I would have saw this before I just put in 3 bets in 5, 6, 7. Thank you. Thanks, Nick Nasty. Get a tournament, Nick Nasty. Get in a contest. We could send you bottled wine instead of box wine when you talk like that. Those numbers matter over 5, 10 years. People understand, but you're right about the numbers mattering. I mean, forget about 5 or 10 years. Even in the course of a season, course of a month or two, it's going to weigh out. You want a better number. You always want the better number. You like that? Winless, Mr. Willis? Oh, T-Money. Clay's due for a good game. Oh, my goodness. I don't know if he's due, but he's a super sensitive guy, and he will hoist up like 10 to 15 threes tonight. There is the contest picks for a Trey Lance jersey, next Cowboys superstar quarterback. It's more about hatred. His first 2 games are combined for 11 threes. Moneyline Markel's in the house. Speaking of Trey Lance, I don't know why Cowgirls didn't throw him out there on Sunday. I think we've seen enough Cooper. Again, you put Cooper in there because he's in the system. Is that what that's about? I mean, you can't even trade Dak right now. Nick Nasty says he's a Bay Boy, Cali super sensitive, San Fran cat. Is that true, Michael B? You're in Golden State land. Is Clay a sensitive Bay City roller, the Bay City Rollers? I remember that group? T-Bunny's favorite group? Manila Markel, our NBA expert. Waking up from his midday nap. Yeah, I know. He's just rolling out of bed. He's not from the Bay. Clay is from L.A. Way different. Wakey, wakey. Time to get up. Eggs and bakey, baby. Here's Manila Markel. Can we agree he's from California? California knows how to party. Manila Markel says, my boy Clay, 4 threes, let's go. You spit on Nick Nancy there. Sensitive Cali guys. Cash the Dolphins on winner circle. Yes, you did. They got there +3. And I think you like the under as well, King did. Good call on that. Thought he was from the Bay, not from the Bay. Since that played in LA. Thank you, Markel. Nobody said that yet. I know. Markel first. Thank goodness he got here. No one know to take the Clay over threes today. Ken's in the house. I will join the contest and pick unders on all the games. Thoughts on K-State over with Miami? Kent State, I guess we're talking college hoops. Where? Maybe it's just Kent State in football, but that is Wednesday. We're talking Wednesday. This Wednesday college football. You got me all riled up. So if this is Wednesday, I put Kent State getting 40 in the teaser. Ken likes all of the unders in the contest. So let's pull up the contest here. Ken with his Stevie franchise jersey. He wants Washington under. Washington under. Tennessee under. Cincy under. Houston under. He's on the under wagon all weekend long. Teaser Tuesday, Toledo, Bowling Green, Buffalo. Wednesday, there's Kent 40.5, Eastern Michigan, Akron. College hoops for today, under Kansas 151, Norfolk plus 1.5, Binghamton plus 13, Florida Atlantic plus 5.5, Portland State plus 1.5, Raptors plus 7.5 in the in-season nonsense. College football, Toledo over 51.5 tonight. Bernard Markel says, under alternate 210 in a Heat game and the St. Louis Blues money line on the ice. You're good, Nick. Don't stress. LA Madness. I guess the Blues, Bernard Markel, some hockey showing he's going to be a pro. Cold cash on the ice. Money line. We'll get some. We'll call him like Blue Line Markel or something. Stop Judah says, hello. He's smiling. There's a thumbs up. Hang 10. Stop you. I don't know the other one. Are we praying? Are we clapping? He's excited. I may take first period Blues I may take first period Blues, first period money line. Plus 210. They won 4 straight first periods. All right. Hey, the Texans are 8-1 first half, so why not? You can be won 4 straight first periods. A 3-legger. Columbia, Temple, Syracuse. All right, Temple versus Drexel. Laying a touchdown, but again, this is minus 105 here. Columbia. Against Lehigh. Again, we're taking an 8.5-point favor on one line. And the Cuse is loose. Syracuse Orange. Again, in the added section. Versus Colgate. The Raiders. What's this line? This was 11 Syracuse. It should be higher than that. Should be higher than that. I mean, I don't hate it. You got 3, 7, 8, 10-point faves. You're gonna roll it down into a par. Let the Q. So only 12 now. And it moved up a little bit. I don't hate it. We do need a tight end. There are no good ones. Once waiver's over, I'll grab someone, but nothing we have to use a waiver on. Just like defense, I'll probably have to drop backup running backs. Yeah, we're in trouble. One of Markel says monastery, which probably means honestly. Probably means honestly. I did just get done smoking a paper walking my dog, this guy. Marcos, I hit the like button for you, Mr. Nika and Moneyline Markel. Thank you for the Marcos minute. We So just college hoops and NBA. We covered college hoops. Listen, how are we doing the college hoops with what we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 22, 33, 43, 53. Like, what do we got? Like 57 games today, really? I mean, listen, crappy in-season tournament we can do. We could say take the under Orlando, take Boston team total, take Detroit, take under Sixers, Toronto and the under, take the under Jazz, take the over Warriors, take the under Portland's. Nick Nasty, he's laughing at you. The entire league is an in-season tournament. They're trying to make it like college. Again, in-season tournament. Forget it. Marco says the Warriors tonight get revenge playoff game. Here we go. Who has any thought on this Warriors game? Warriors are playing the Mavericks. Apparently, Clay's facing his old team. The Bucks get Toronto covers the big numbers. So until they don't cover, I mean they're 8-3. I'll take Toronto here in the chat. Rubbing, not running to AD's eyes. I could see it. Yes, you're rubbing his eyes because he's crying. One else says my eyes hurt, soft as KD or AD. Well, they're the same guys. Kevin Durant's soft too as well. With a name like 403B, you got to be the beast gambler with that name. I know, right? 403B better. I love it. Nick Nasty's, what's that? Tears? What's she got going on there? Is that a mask? What is the face there? I can't get 40 because my eyes hurt. We're picking up Mize because he's number one receiver for the Raiders, averaging 18 points a game since Devontae's gone. You want a one receiver on bad teams. They're always throwing the ball. He'll be a PPR machine. Okay. Hey, you're the boss. I do not know. I'm like, what do we got this guy for? Sam Houston versus Baylor. I want to take the Bearcats. Sam Houston for me. Aloha from Epcot. There we go. I enjoy the Soarin' ride at Epcot. You get on there and you're like over the U.S. and you get the little scents going through the wind. Mission Space. Test track, right? What are you doing over there? Are you eating or are you going on rides? Marco says, go green, go white. All day money line. Green and white, huh? Which green? I mean, is this Michigan State? There's a lot of green and white teams. This is Celtics? Celtics money line? Let's play that round. Let's play that game. It's, hey, we're going green and white. We're going to take the Celtics today. Let's see. Celtics money line, only 1,300. Sounds like a good one. Gas station sushi coming into the chat. Who doesn't love gas station sushi? It's right up there with gas station egg salad. Washington over. I guess let's go on UCLA. Georgia. Chargers over. And the Dallas game under. 3 totals from Mr. Sushi. Heard you gave out 15 people gifts. That's what I heard, and I didn't get one. Bro, I went to see my guy Jeff Nadeau. He was in a chat for Bet US. I'm sorry you weren't in there when the memberships go out. See how it is. See how it is. This guy. You come on, Phil. Should I membership you here for $2.99? Come on. I think the memberships go to the people who were in the chat at the time. Like my grandpa say, hope was the name of a ship that sunk to the bottom of the ocean. Really? I mean, you can't hope. It's like, I think they're playing better. They're not due to win You got to word. It's all about the wording when it comes to how you think a team's going to be. Jeff says a flea job house is so bad to wear rubber boots. Listen, hey, Jeff's our favorite exterminator from Shreveport. The guy does well because he's in Mexico once a month on vacation. So I had the red ants, right? I get those little fire ants. So they're over in my front little area where I got my little setup, right? I got a picture when I put the little trees in. Oh, we got a game here. Hold on a second before we get to the photos. So I get the little fire ants kind of nonsense, right? And whatever. They come. I try to walk through the yard, get rid of them. So this is I have these kind of little things in front of my house, right? So there was, and you could sort of see there's a, well, maybe not, but I have, there's little slats, stones or one thing. So they were over here on this side first, and I saw the little hill going, so I flipped it. I ran up the little slate rock through it, put down my little ant killer, fine. So yesterday I come home. Now they're on the other side, and it's just one of these little trees I got with mulch around it on the other side of the garage there. And so there's a whole, almost like this length of the screen, computer screen. It was a long wasn't a giant mound, but it was forming a plateau. So I took my hand, that went, boom. I knocked it off, went all flying. So I had a couple, I wiped it off. The kids with me, so I gave Dan the phone and my wallet. I said, take that. I said, Lil, I said, give me the little peppering stuff, drop on it. So I took up the slate, right? So I had the big rock slate, and I flipped one over. I dug into the little hill, and I put the thing down on the concrete. My whole hand was covered in these ants. I'm like, what the freak? I had to wipe them off. So I got one little bite, which isn't terrible considering the sheer amount of ants I had on me. And then there were some more. So I flipped over all the slates, and then I went out with a little gardening hoe, and I dug through it, and they were all over the thing. I had to hose that down. Man, those little effers, you can't even kill them. I don't know what they can do with those guys. Sacramento State plus 12 versus San Diego. Sacramento State. Got the under. What did I get? Under 140 in that? I took an under in that game. Took an under. Anyway, that is my little fire ant story. What am I going to do with those guys? They are what they are. They come at you. All right, Sacky State. I don't hate that Sacramento State either, even though I'm on the total. What do we have here? You hear the phone. I got to always look at stuff. Sometimes things happen as we are going live and in living color. So I told you, I do like your Sacramento State, but I'm on the under. South Dak plus 23 versus Iowa. Again, this was 18.5, by the way, yesterday. Coming on the show last night, this line, totally different. Totally different. Oh, no, that's a different one. Excuse me. Wrong. It was 22. It did not move. Something else moved. What was it? I am grateful that the school, well, it's not the school, because I did join up for, I'm in their grading system. So whenever the kids' grades get entered into the thing, I get a notification. Well, most times, some days I get that it's some game information, betting information. Other times it is my son's Money Matters class. You know, as I'm looking at some of these games here on multiple sites, you can find minus 105s. ESPN Bet has 105s sometimes, and other sites have 115s. Those add up. We're talking 100, 200, 300 games. Florida Atlantic plus 5. Central Florida, Michigan State plus 5. And money line against Kansas. Well, Marcos, if you were checking the scroll, you'd see we got Kansas under 151. Florida Atlantic is in there as well, plus 5.5, along with Binghamton and Norfolk and Portland State. Football, Kent State and Miami football. Yes, that was for Wednesday. That's Wednesday, and I said Kent State with all the points. 30.5. I had to tease it down to 40.5. Marcos says Tarleton against Florida State. I do like Tarleton, yes. South Carolina, I got no opinion there. Listen, you want to take the points of Tarleton? I'll say yes to that. I can get with the Tarleton, though. The South Carolina Townsend, I'm a Tiger kind of guy, so I do like Townsend a little bit. This is 8. It was 6. At 8, I want to take Townsend. Give me Townsend. Delaware, Iona. What is this? 6. I'm a blue hen kind of guy, but maybe an over. Over Iona. Blue line Markel. I'm done. You like a blue line Markel for the hockey? Like, I'm just trying to think what we call money line Markel. I'm trying to think we need, because you need an M. Like, he can't be like empty net Markel doesn't rhyme. Like, we got Marcos Minute, money line Markel, Monmouth, Monmouth versus Northern Illinois. 3-point spread here. I thought I was going to take Monmouth in this game. And St. Joe's, Nova, I like St. Joe's. St. Joe's. Joe's been hanging with Mr. Number. I don't think I could ever take a favorite beyond minus 180. Yeah, but he had it in at least it's a 3-team parlay, though. Team money. It's a 3-team parlay. It's minus 105. It's not terrible. It's not a 19-legger. It's 3, and the games are 6, 7, and the Syracuse one was 12. But it's minus 105. It's minus 105. Again, 3-0 for 105. It should get there. You got 3, and we got a 6, 7, and 10-point fave, whatever. Markel cracks me up Monastery instead of honestly. Yeah. Like, how does that go in his autocorrect? That's him trying to check some ladies. He's like, yeah, I visited my friend at the monastery. We're real boys. We're like, monastery? Everybody's laughing at the monastery. College hoops. On my book shows me only 30 games. You got no extra game. You got no extra games added yet? No, 30 games. We're right past 30 games. What do you think about Riverside against Cal Baptist? Are they I want to say Cal Baptist is home, and again, I like my Big West teams, but in this spot, I still see Cal Baptist as like the baby team, even though Riverside's not like UCLA, where it'd be like, oh, it's the Big West playing the Pac-12, even though no more Pac-12, but I'm getting with versus UCLA or Cal. Like this is kind of one of those games as well. I want to take Cal Baptist at home with the 3, and I mean, it's right on. Like I do the Ken Palm right out the gate, right? A day ahead of time, I'm always on the Ken Palm numbers to see who, because a lot of books will just take the Ken Palm number, which is fine. It's a good jumping point, but it gives you an idea where these games will be ahead of time. I was hoping it would be like a pick 'em, so I could have Cal at home. But listen, 3, it opened at 2, 2.5 even. I still lean Baptist. Spell check. Well, if you knew how to spell, you wouldn't have to spell check. I mean, that's not even spell check. Honesty, monastery. Spelling? But come on, how's that? They're 2 different words. It's not like choose and chose. Or come on, or swear. Like we says, Marco, sometimes on books you have a second college basketball section called extra games. Yes, you need the extra games. I want to look through some college basketball, says Nick Nasty, college hoops. Go for it. Michigan State's only go green and white. I'm saying it from what I know. Oh, they say go green and white for Sparty? Okay. I didn't know that. I'm just thinking who's wears green and white uniforms. Marco says, okay, but I don't see it. I bet online. Bet online's got the added games. Because I'm on Bet Online right now. I got the Bet Online window up. Keep scrolling down. They got added games. Oh, I'm shocked. Texas A&M minus 39 here. Is this what, for college football? Single bets only for now on, Sean. Cousins killed all my parlays. Thank you for getting the single bets. Marcus Spin, I bet online. They have all the games for today. Yes. What games are you looking for? They're all listed under college basketball. Flea Mathis. I love it. Flea Mathis in the contest. I'm making noises, folks. That's my mouth there. Flea is going Philly, Euclid, Georgia, Cincy, and Houston. I wonder if anybody is going to take the Cowboys plus 7.5. I was just messing with Jags. It's all good. $2.99. Sign me up. Get in there for $2.99. And I put the and you get games in there too as well for any of the whatever you're in. $2.99, $6.99, $24.99. I was looking for other college games. It said $59.60 by OC 30 on bid. No, scroll down. There's more. Yeah, red ants. Those little red fire ants. I think some of the games don't have lines yet. BetOnline is actually really good for overseas books for college basketball. I would say they have the earliest line of overseas. Yes. Jay Peasy's in the house. There's my guy. Good to see you, Jay Peasy. Welcome. Subject says, somehow the Jets are still favored this week. Yes, against the Colts. Stop you. You're getting in the contest? I see Marcos, Jay Peasy, Jeff. We got a bunch of, I don't want to say newbies, but I meant new commenters as of the second. So I'm going to put in the chat as well, so you see it in the chat. If you want to get involved for a nice Trey Lance jersey, it is in the chat, not the chatterbait. That's what, I think Moneyline Raquel subscribes to that. So Moneyline Raquel's getting thrown under the bus today for his monastery and honesty. Thursday night NFL, Cider total. UCLA watched it on Friday. Tennessee, Georgia, Bengals, Chargers, Texans, Cowboys. They're all in the chat. I'm not going to leave it up here. They're in the comment section, so go get it. Duke against Kentucky. Well, they are minus. They are favored against Kentucky. They are favored 5.5. Get you some Bifflin. You have to spread the whole yard, cut the grass short. The whole yard. Biffin. Biffin IP. Okay. My girlfriend, the Sacramento State alum, she approves of that message. There you go. Sacramento State, huh? All right, right. I like them, but you can only bet points and totals on there, nothing else. Yeah, they don't allow craziness like your FanDuels and DraftKings stuff. I like South Alabama plus 17 against Mississippi and Texas State plus 15 versus TCU. I got a little TCU over if you're interested in that. And Mississippi, South Alabama, 17. That line's come down. It was 18.5 last night, Marcus. Cal Baptist at home, I kind of like there as well. Here in Michigan always says go green and go white for state. Okay. How would I know? Who am I, Detroit Lenny? Who am I, the truth? Detroit guy? Michael B., get back to work. There you go, Phil. Thanks for popping in. Good to see you. Marco says, George Washington minus 14 against NCANT. I don't hate it. It was 13, it's gone to 14. I don't hate it, Marcos. Give me all the favorites in the contest. Ryan is really going out of his comfort zone. It's a Philly. He's got Philly. He's got Washington. He's got Georgia. He's got the Chargers, and he's got Houston. All the faves for Ryan Page. KD says, grab some Valpo. No more Stackhouse. Yeah, Valpo. What is that line? 2? What's the Valpo line now? All right, we're an hour in, and we only got 6 people in the contest. Get in the contest. There's the Twitchy. Who's on the Twitchy world? Twitchies. Where's the Twitchums? Anybody in Twitchum town? I mean, I have one of my little PPAs is, Mark was talking about being what's available. They still don't even have added games up yet. They don't have added games up yet. I mean, it happens. But this is what we do here. This is what we do. Chicago plus 14 versus Northwestern. Oh, my goodness. Where's Chicago State? Oh, it's not Chicago. It's Illinois, Chicago. I thought it was Chicago State. Ilshai is getting a 15. It's a 15 still? It hasn't really moved. That's All right. Marcos, good show. Appreciate the leading advice. I tried to help, Marcos. I tried to help. Denver plus 21 versus Colorado State. What did I like in this one here? I like the over. Yeah, because this opened at 18 and it went all the way up. I got minus 129 at Bet Rivers for Valpo. Good. Listen, take the 129, right? You know, last thing you need is a 70-69 game and losing. Totally understand. Oh, Stacks POD's in the chat, my guy. Good to see you, Justin, tearing it up on the pub football show on Sundays. Good to see Justin. Monmouth was at 3. Now it's down to 1. Monmouth is at 1 right now, huh? Against Northern Illinois. I like Monmouth. I'm not going to lie. Guess I should have took them. All right, Sacks POD, number 1 play. Florida State. Here we go against Tarleton. You're going to go against the Tarls? The Texas Tarleton used to be Dixie State. Knicks over team total 106.5. I can get behind that against the Sixers, yes. Yes for that one. I don't like fading the Tarls. Bradley minus 12 against UTS. Somebody else had this one as well, Bradley. Someone else mentioned this Bradley game. The Braves. Where is Bradley? Mr. Bradley smells Bradley. If you don't tell me who sprung the leak, you'll be expelled for at least a week. Anybody? What's happening? 1980. Anybody remember Raj getting in trouble? He would not leak his sources for the school newspaper. Mr. Bradley smells badly. 10.5 for this San Antone underdog here against Bradley. It's another Brad. It's up to 12 too now, huh? It was 10 now 12. People are betting Bradley. Is it worth getting an extra 2 points on the doggy? Stacks coming in. And this is why I love Stacks. 291 and 320. He doesn't just tell you a game. He's down a little bit. A true bettor. Keeps track. Win or lose. Thank you, Justin. I do like Monmouth, the Hawks, says Marcos. Yeah, you know what? But when the line moves, I'm like, I hate trying to chase after. Like, that's why I do look headlines. That's why I bet ahead of time. I want to be ahead of that. And at least, hey, I got a better number. Even if it loses. Like in this case, I sort of liked it, and I didn't end up playing it, and it moved, and I'm like, oh. But, that also shows me I'm on a pretty good track. And I am right now. I mean, we're in 65% college and a week into the season and crazy lines and stuff like that. I'm happy. Marco says, I'm leading Indy -7 versus SIU. Indiana State against SIU. See, I'm kind of like SIU. What is this line? It's down to 7 from an 8.5? All right. So now, again, I just told you I sort of liked SIU. And again, jumping out of the KenPom right out of the back was 11 on this. I mean, I figured this would be like around a 9. He had at 11. It's down to 7. So, is he that off? Is it worth a buyback now on Indiana State? You got 8.5. You could still kind of cover that on both sides of it where it should be. I might think Indiana State might be a play here. I think you have a little value on the other side here. I guess, and again, my first look before I even do that is I kind of put little checks next to teams I kind of like. And I did like SIU. I saw the KenPom line, and I'm like, all right, 10. If I'm getting 10, it was 8.5. It wasn't good enough for me. I thought it'd be around, like I said, 9, 10-ish. It was 8.5. I was like, now it's 7. Could be totally wrong. Indiana State wins this one by 15. I don't know why it's come down. See, that's one I'm glad I didn't play. All right, Kansas underperforming, Norfolk, Binghamton, FAU, PSU. That's Portland State plus 1.5, Florida Atlantic plus 5.5, Binghamton plus 13, Norfolk plus 1.5, and under Kansas 151 in college hoops. The Raptors in the NBA, I think they're 8-3 ATS. So give me 7.5. I'll take them. College footies, having a nice season. College footies over the Toledo 51.5 tonight. There you go. Thanks for popping in today. We'll run back, look headlines tonight around 9:30, 10 o'clock. Hit the notification bell. Turn it on here on the Sean Higgs YouTube. Follow me on Twitter. Awesome. If not, follow, like. Costs nothing to be part of my life. Good luck. We'll talk about these games tonight. Good luck, everybody.